So some of the things that we're seeing, a little bit of rain on the heavier soils. Where we're standing today, it's actually a heavier soil, and the soils actually responded. This wasn't such a heavier burn where we're standing, and you can see that in terms of the plant, that you can see that here we have the plant's destroyed, it's been burnt, but if we peel it back, we actually see that the plant is actually still white at the base. And when we've got white plants or bases of the plant which are white, we can actually see that they're actually still able to grow. And so here we have the base of the plant, and here comes a shoot with a little bit of rain, it's formed. And so you can see the white gives us an indication that not everything's lost, and that the plant will actually respond to a bit of rain. Now it will use its root reserves, it will use that storage below the ground to put out that green leaf, and the grazing management after that is actually very, very important, because what we'll find is that we're putting all our energy out into the green leaf, and if we have the animals come past and we've got short green picking that takes off the solar panels basically, it's still got to draw its energy from the root system again. So if it keeps doing that, there's a risk that we actually lose those plants eventually. But at the same time, we want to rest those plants, and that short green pig, while it's highly digestible, may not be enough for our livestock production systems. The other thing we can do is using a sieve and get some soil, and this is all right on say black soil and on granite soils or lighter soils. We can actually get the soil and sieve it through. A bit hard when it's a little bit wet, as you can see, but at the same time you can see how much organic matter is still left. The organic matter is actually very important for our soil biology, but it's also very important for our soil structure and our health of our soils. And if it's a very, very hot fire, that organic matter is actually burnt off. And organic matter is very, very important to our soils and into our soil biology and to our functions of our soils. But it also means that if it's being burnt, we'll actually probably have lost some of our seed soil reserve as well. Seed soil reserve is where some of our plants will come back. Some of our annuals will come back, especially say some of our legumes. And here we've got some barrel medic and some snail medic in this area that we're standing in. And while it looks like it's been burnt, the seed's still in there. It'd be interesting to see if that actually is viable seed. But when we have a look at the ground in a moment, you'll see that the seed is actually germinated. So it gives us some hope that we'll see some annual legumes through this country during the winter months. The other thing we may find is that we've lost some of the annual seed, and those things like bromes, those ryegrasses, may actually have been lost in the system as well. Hopefully our perennials have lasted as well. So we've got perennials and the annuals together regenerating.